Xiao Zheng left Mahewa Kingdom Peak with Xiao Yi with satisfaction. Xiao Yi was very confused by Xiao Tongkong's behavior. "Uncle, why should I practice Mahewa Kingdom culmination?" Xiao Tongkong said. "Didn't Uncle tell you? The peak master of the Mahewa Kim Seng Empire does not have a personal disciple. You will only be able to become an inner disciple if you follow Uncle. You are too far from a personal disciple." Xiao Yi said with some worry, "But I heard what senior brother Lu said. It seems that practicing Tianyu Peak is not a good thing." Xiao Zheng cursed without a good breath. "That culprit kid is talking nonsense, don't believe him. You practicing the peak of the Mahewa Empire is a good thing for you that you couldn't ask for." "Why?" Xiao Yi said. "Uncle, if you don't make it clear, I don't want to practice Mahewa Imperial Peak." Xiao Bao sighed and said, "All right, as I said before, apart from you being able to practice the peak of the Mahewa Empire as a personal disciple, you will also be able to follow the extraordinary eldest brother. Do you know who the strongest disciple of the Ling Xiao sect is?" Xiao Yi was smart enough to ask, "Uncle, you wouldn't say it was Tianyu Peak's eldest senior brother, would you?" Xiao Chong nodded and said, "That's right, the strongest disciple of the Ling Xiao sect is Tianyu Peak's eldest senior brother, Ke Yan. His strength is at the late Jia Dan stage, and he can cut down Yuan Ying." Xiao Yi's beautiful eyes were round and her mouth was wide open, full of disbelief. "Uncle, you're not kidding, right? Jia Dan stage, beheading Yuan Ying stage. What joke? What Yuan Ying, such rubbish." Xiao Zheng said, "What did Uncle lie to you for? Ke Yan is truly the strongest genius of our Ling Xiao sect. His sword talent is the strongest since the founding of the Ling Xiao sect, even his ancestor is slightly worse. Mr. Kim was in the late Jia Dan stage 10 years ago. After recruiting Ke Yan, under Kayan's urging, he broke through to the Yuan Ying stage in less than a year." Xiao Yi became more and more incredulous, a disciple pressing a teacher. Xiao Beng said, "That's right, on Ji Yan's side, what's the reason for lazing around? Ji Yan continues to move forward, being by his side will only follow in his footsteps and never stop. This is the real reason why Uncle let you go to Tianyu Peak. You have such a big brother, your strength will also soar." In the description of Xiao Barge, the image of a steadfast and constantly moving forward gradually appeared in Xiao Yi's mind. But the next moment, for some unknown reason, Lu Qimqing's figure suddenly appeared in his mind. Xiao Yi subconsciously asked, "Where is senior brother Lu? Is he also this strong?" When Xiao Yi's words fell, he saw a constipated expression on his uncle's face. Xiao Zheng said humorlessly, "When you arrive at Mahewa Kingdom Peak in the future, stay away from her, don't get infected by her." Xiao Yi became curious, "Uncle, what kind of person is senior brother Lu? Why do you say that?" Xiao Bao said, "Lazy, so lazy, so lazy. Greedy for money, so greedy for money, so greedy for money." Xiao Yi was stunned, not expecting his uncle's evaluation of Lu Qimqing to really be like this. However, thinking about Lu Qimqing's behavior just now, he felt that what his uncle said seemed reasonable. "What about strength? You said that following by senior brother Ke Yan's side would spur yourself and strive to advance. Senior brother Lu's strength should be very impressive." Xiao Zheng became more and more depressed as he said, "Except for him, he is an exception. Anyway, just listen to your uncle's words and stay away from him after practicing Tianyu Peak." Xiao Yi added, "Uncle, are you so sure that I will be able to practice the peak of the Mahewa Empire? Didn't senior brother Lu say that he would have difficulty passing senior brother Ke Yan?" Xiao Zheng said, "Even though that kid is lazy and greedy for money, he still has some principles and will do something after receiving money. And he is the person who knows Ke Yan best. His approach is working. When teacher Kim returns, uncle will take you to pay respects to teacher. Follow his method, it will definitely work." At Tianwu Peak, in the evening, Lu Qimqing looked at the 500 spirit stones he had earned today with satisfaction and let out a faint smile before his entire being disappeared. Lu Qimqing appeared in a white hall around him. In the middle of the hall was a table made of jade. On the table was a blank spirit tablet, and in front of the tablet was an incense burner. The spirit tablet and incense burner were also made from the same jade as the table. Apart from that, there is nothing else. Lu Kimching came to the table and threw 10,000 spirit stones into the incense burner. The incense burner glowed with white light, and the spiritual energy within the spirit stone was instantly absorbed and turned into powder. Then the spirit cards also glowed with white light, and one could vaguely see what looked like words flashing on them. Finally, the words, 1 year, flashed on the jade table. When Lu Kimching saw it, he sighed and said, 10,000 lesser spirit stones for 1 year's time is too expensive. It's hard to make money. It took a long time to save 10,000 spirit stones, and suddenly returned to the time before liberation. Then he shook his head again. Unfortunately, there is no other way, which makes eldest senior brother such a pervert. Without exchanging spirit stones for time, he can't catch up. Fortunately, after traveling across, I took such a ring, otherwise I wouldn't be able to blend into this world at all. After saying that, he sat down to cultivate. Lu Kimching crossed into this world 18 years ago, and by chance he worshipped under the Mahewa Kingdom Peak. He also takes a ring that has a spiritual time house similar to the one in the Dragon Ball world. With the help of the ring, he is not left behind by his perverted older brother, K Yan. Lu Kimching and K Yan were worshipped at the same time at the peak of the Mahewa Kingdom, and accepted as disciples by their teacher, Kim Seng. K Yan is a true genius with unmatched talent, especially in the Sword Dao. He was even reputed to be better than sect ancestor Ling Xiao. At the same time, K Yan is very progressive and diligent. When he entered the sect, he was still a mere mortal, but over the course of 10 years, he entered the late stage of the Jia Dan realm in one fell swoop. His talent was extraordinary, and no one in the Ling Xiao sect could compare to him. More than a year has passed in the midst of cultivation, almost in the blink of an eye. Lu Kimching woke up and felt the results of his cultivation. He said, unfortunately, 1 year of hard cultivation is worth half a year of Big Brother's cultivation, isn't it? A year of cultivation to break through a small realm, truly envious of geniuses. Lu Kimching shook his head, his figure flickered and appeared on the bed. The time in the outside world is actually less than a quarter of an hour. Unfortunately, this ring function has a cooling time of 1 month. But, it's good to take a break, combine work and rest. Lu Kimching fell upside down and slept like an ordinary human. The next day, when Lu Kimching woke up, it was already noon. Lu Kimching woke up and realized that master and eldest brother had not returned. Stretching his back, ordered takeaway first. Taking out a paper crane, he injected spiritual energy, and the paper crane's eyes lit up and came alive. Lu Kimching said to the paper crane, as usual. The paper crane fluttered and flew into the sky and went to order him food. In nature, eating or not eating is no longer important. However, Lu Kimching felt that most of the fun would be lost if he didn't eat. Coming to the hammock outside, he continued lying down, taking out the TNG token to browse the news on it. Mahewa's chance sign, similar to a cell phone on Earth, is the size of a palm. It was the masterpiece of the Mahewa Pavilion of Chance. Tianji Pavilion published news and information in it like news publications on Earth. The Mahewa Chance Pavilion thus had many disciples all over the world. They were called Mahewa Mechanics, nicknamed Mahewa Mechanics dogs, similar to journalists on Earth. After Lu Kimching came to this world, he obtained the nameless ring. After cultivating for so long, he would take a break for a while, or else he couldn't stand the loneliness. Of course, there was also the fact that he couldn't cultivate for a year like last night because it was difficult to make money. 1 year of overnight cultivation was a first for him. The news information above the TNG mark is Lu Kimching's best choice for spending time in this world. The hammock swayed gently, and the red bird on the tree chirped softly. The breeze blew gently, and Lu Kimching felt very comfortable. Half an hour passed and someone came out. Senior brother Lu, the items you ordered have arrived. A young man around 25 years old arrived carrying a steaming box of food. Lu Kimching lay on the hammock, glanced at the young man, and said, Senior brother Wang, why are you late today? The young man was called Wang Yao, an outer disciple of the Ling Xiao sect. With average talent, his strength was still at the qi refining stage now. Wang Yao said, "Just finished delivering 2 orders. It's not because you, senior brother Lu, caused the entire Ling Xiao sect to learn from you and order takeaway. It's not that you don't know about my boss. He is black and refuses to recruit more than 1 person. Isn't this bitter for us as colleagues?" Lu Qingqing said, "But you also get more." His tone revealed jealousy. If not for the sect rules that prohibited disciples above the inner sect from working, he would have long gone out earning money by delivering takeaways. Wang Yao shook his head and said, "That's not the case. After working hard, only a few spirit stones a month. Here, the boiled spirit beans, jasper soup, roasted spirit pigeons you asked for." Lu Qingqing peeled one and threw it into his mouth, banned 2 mouthfuls and said, "The taste is a bit different, the chef has changed." Wang Yao said, "That's not true. Business is better. There is more work. The boss is black-hearted and refuses to increase the money. Uncle who quit because he was angry." Lu Qingqing said, "Where did he go? Tell me." Wang Yao's eyes widened. "Senior brother Lu, are you planning to change restaurants too?" Lu Qingqing said, "Nonsense. Can ordinary people match old Hu's skills?" Wang Yao said, "Then, in the future, the takeaway food from Heavenly Royal Peak should also move to another restaurant." Lu Qingqing said, "How do I know that they're master and eldest brother?" Wang Yao excused himself and left Mahewa Kingdom Peak. Murmuring to himself, "Looks like I'll have to quit my job too before I can do that." Senior brother Lu's mouth is very cunning. You can't catch his stomach. Black-hearted boss, just wait for your closure. Senior brother Lu said that he didn't know whether Peak Master Kim and senior brother K Yan would change, but everything they brought home was ordered by senior brother Lu. The moment the Ling Xiao sect finds out about the food big brother K Yan ordered, they will definitely follow the trend. He, black-hearted boss, just wait and cry. Wang Yao smiled with satisfaction. Suddenly a beam of light flashed across the sky. Wang Yao looked up. Isn't that the Red Moon Peak Master? What is he doing at Sky Kingdom Peak? Unfortunately, forget it. This is their big man's business. It's better for a small man like me not to interfere. Work hard to make money, break through to the foundation establishment stage as quickly as possible, and become an inner disciple before I say anything else." A stream of light fell, and Xiao Zheng appeared on Tianyu Peak with Xiao Yi. Seeing them arrive, Lu Qingqing greeted them, "Senior Uncle Xiao, Senior Brother Xiao." Then he continued to kowtow to the spirit being while listening to the external news from the Tianji mark. And from time to time, he also threw 2 spirit seeds over, and the little red bird above picked them up and swallowed them in one bite. Signs of opportunity. Mahewa can read the news, or listen to it like radio. The competition meeting of young disciples of the 3 great sects in Qizhou and the Duchang Spirit Vein discussion meeting ended perfectly. Ling Xiao sect's youth representative, Ji Yan, gives the closing speech. When Xiao Yi heard Ji Yan's words, he couldn't help but say, "Senior brother Ji Yan." Yesterday, he already knew from Xiao Barge what kind of character Ji Yan was, and a seed of admiration had been planted in Xiao Yi's heart. Xiao Zheng laughed. "Senior nephew K Yan has once again grown face for my Ling Xiao sect." Lu Qingqing said, "Sending eldest senior brother, isn't this bullying the people of Twin Moon Valley and the returning Origin Pavilion?" Sect leader isn't embarrassed either. Xiao Zheng said, "This could be about the right to distribute the new spirit veins discovered in Duchang for the next 10 years, so of course we have to go all out. It's like little culprit lying here sunbathing all day, not contributing at all." Lu Qingqing said, "Do you believe that when eldest senior brother returns, I will let him know that you find his performance at this competition assembly embarrassing?" Xiao Chong jumped up first, then hurriedly smiled with him and said, "Qingqing, what are you talking about? Senior uncle is just joking with you. Don't be angry, don't be angry. This roasted spirit pigeon smells really good. Come here and give senior uncle a taste." Lu Qingqing slapped his hand and said, "Get out of the way." Xiao Zheng retreated to the side in a depressed manner. Xiao Yi was amused. Uncle, you are one of the 5 peak masters, but you are actually afraid of senior brother Lu. Xiao Go said irritably. What do you know? I'm not afraid of him. This is me giving face to his senior brother. Xiao Yi laughed even more happily. Seeing Lu Qimqing easily carrying his uncle, Xiao Yi felt very amused. Senior brother Lu is also very cute. Xiao Bao was alert and looked at his nephew. Child, uncle warns you, stay away from him in the future. Xiao Yi said, Uncle, I have never even trained under the Mahewa Imperial Peak. Xiao Zheng said, don't worry, there won't be any problems with Master's practice. Xiao Yi added, I have truly become Master Kim's disciple, and Senior Lu is my second senior brother, all living together here, how can I stay away from him? Xiao Bao's expression was stagnant, and in the end, he continued to advise in a serious tone, anyway, Uncle doesn't care, just stay away from him for me. You can't be like him. After about an hour passed, the expression of Lu Qimqing, who was lying in the hammock, moved. His eyes glanced towards the northwest, then his expression was normal as usual as he continued looking at his Tianji card. On the other hand, Xiao Zheng's face was happy, it's back. Soon, a stream of light flashed in the distance and landed in front of the crowd. A middle-aged man and a young man appeared. The middle-aged man has a thick face with a smile that makes people feel happy at first glance. The young man carried an ancient long sword on his back, and on his cold face, his expression was full of perseverance and his gaze was sharp. When Xiao Yi saw it, he only felt like he saw a sheathed sword, sharp and aggressive. Xiao Bao greeted him, Senior brother Kim, senior nephew K Yan, congratulations on your victory and return. Master K Yan's nephew has made our Ling Xiao sect's face better in this competition. It was hard work. K Yan said indifferently, they are all not strong opponents, not hard work. His tone contained no disdain or arrogance, letting people know that he meant what he said the moment they heard it. Kim Seng politely arched his hands and returned the salute, Senior brother Xiao is too kind, this is all for the sake of the sect, whether it is hard work or not. Lu Qimqing lay in the hammock and asked, Master, did you bring me a gift? Kim Seng didn't have the common sense to say, no, get out of my way.